Hello, welcome. My name is Luis Rodriguez. I am the Executive Director for RGV Lead, working with the camera there. We want to welcome you to this session 3 for our virtual webinars this week. We definitely appreciate you joining us from all over the Rio Grande Valley. We definitely appreciate our panelists that are joining us. We're going to get going after every session. There is a poll. We'd love 100% feedback. Just click 1 through 5, 5 being a great score in regards to the content and the material that we provide for that on behalf of that presenter. And then at the end, we have a survey for you to be able to win technology prizes. So we definitely appreciate you joining us. We're going to get going. So thank you. This is the 19th Annual Career and Education Expo. It gives you an opportunity as students to be able to learn from employers along with programs of higher education as you prepare for juniors and seniors, as you prepare to move on into the workforce. So without further ado, we'll get going. All right, we want to thank our, this is presented by RGV Lead and also with Workforce Solutions Cameron. So we want to thank them, for all the hard work that they've been doing, along with our sponsors, our gold sponsor, Texas Gas Service, and then our Hardens and Manufacturers Association. So we want to thank them for making a financial contribution to be able to do this event virtually. At this time, we have an opening message from Clelia Hernandez, the provost from Texas State Technical College.
Welcome, my name is Clelia Hernandez and I'm the proud provost for TSTC in Harlingen. For me, it's an honor to give each and every one of you guys a welcome today. We pride ourselves at TSTC to make sure that we help students just like yourself find your passion in life and find the career of choice that's not only going to give you an opportunity to just better your life, but be able to find a career that you're going to have an impact not only for yourself, but for generations to come. Here at TSTC, as provost, my main goal is to make sure that we provide the resources to our campus team, our faculty, to be able to connect to industry, to make sure that when you come to our college, we're able to prepare you to go and have an impact in the industry you choose. So we work very closely with business and industry to make sure that the skill sets that they are needing, we are delivering to you directly in our classrooms. So we work closely with every single one of them to make sure that we provide that pipeline, and you are the solution to their workforce needs. So we ask you, think about what is this thing that brings passion to you? What career would you like to leave a legacy in? What industry would you like to have an impact on? When it comes to technical careers, TSTC prides itself in being best in class. We're ranked number 7 in the nation in our welding program. We just launched our lineman program, which we know is needed across the nation, bringing great paying jobs to our community. So we encourage you to not look for just a paycheck. Look for a career, because you're going to be leaving a legacy not only for yourself, but for generations to come. So TSTC prides itself to partner ourselves with yourself and with business to make sure that we help each and every one of you guys reach your goals. We focus on student success and employer success. Student success is making sure that you get the right skills to be able to go out and have an impact on this world. Employer success is making sure that we find the needs that they have for their labor force and prepare you to make sure we fill those needs. It becomes a win-win-win situation, and we are able to have a stronger impact in our community. So I encourage you, find that passion. Don't just strive to be successful. Strive to have a value. And make sure that you leave that impact in your community. Once again, welcome, and we are so happy to have you here.
We'd like to thank Clelia Hernandez, the provost from Texas State Technical College, and welcoming you all to this this session. Next, what I wanted to talk about was that RGV Lead, what we do is we make sure that we give you valuable information as you move forward in choosing your career path and what's needed. What you currently see on the screen is a portion or a page out of the labor market report that RGV Lead puts together, compiles every other year. And what we do is we pull as much data as we can amongst the Rio Grande Valley, and we give you a good snapshot for you to be able to see, in case you're interested in certain fields. So on your screen you see the chefs and head cooks for hospitality and tourism. You'll see the different wages that a entry level, an average chef or head cook, or an experienced chef cook could make during their time when they're employed. We estimated, based on information and data, that every year there's about 14 openings. Now that may fluctuate. That's just data that we've been pulling and we've been able to get, along with, we also provide you with the education and training you're going to need. In our labor market report, you'll see what the abbreviations stand for. It's a big document, a big produced document. However, the information that you're going to get from in there is very valuable for you as students as you move forward. It's free and it's on our website, rgvlead.org. Just look for the labor market report. So you'll see that the education and training that a chef and head cooks needs 2 years. So if you were to be in the labor market report, you'll see that a 2-year is an associate or an associate of applied science degree is required for that job. And then the OJT is on the job. Some on the job training would be required for that job. There's different forms of different education trainings that you'll see. And then on the left side, you'll see, based on the program, CTE programs of study, the culinary arts, lodging and resort management, travel tourism, you'll be able to find all that information within our labor market report. We're going to go to the next screen. And next we have Ed Com. I think I said his last name correct. He is with us from South Padre Island Convention Visitor Center, and he has a short video, so I'm going to go ahead and show that. Give me just a moment. Where's the play button?
Hello, my name is Ed Com. I'm the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau Director. When fully staffed, the CEB has 25 full-time employees. We are the marketing arm of the city and also service clients by hosting special events, doing groups and meetings both at other island locations and here at the convention center. It's a very rewarding career, and there are lots of avenues you can use to get into the business, whether it's working in a hotel, restaurant, retail. Many options are available in food and beverage, also in accounting and finance, marketing, or facility operations. Please meet some of my staff.
Hello, my name is Yolanda Davila, and I work at the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau. My job is to assist visitors that are coming to South Padre Island and make their trip memorable and fun. You never know who's going to show up and what part of the world they're going to be from. Customer service is everything, and it is essential to all roles in the hospitality industry. Lastly, don't forget to maintain a positive attitude.
Hello, my name is Lynette Hernandez, and I am the Administrative Assistant and Receptionist here at the Convention and Visitors Bureau on South Padre Island, Texas. The skills required to be successful in this position include being able to multitask, to be dependable, and to also be able to communicate in an effective and friendly manner. In order to prepare for this position, I would recommend that anyone interested visit a visitor center or a convention center just to see what the daily activities and functions are. So feel free to give us a call if you have any questions, and also feel free to stop by so we can show you around.
Hi, my name is April Romero, and I am the Sales and Events Assistant.
Hi, I'm Marisa Maya, and I help coordinate the needs of event producers like Jailbreak and Spartan.
I think some of the most important skills in working in the hospitality industry are people skills, learning to adapt to change because it's an ever-changing environment, and just a positive attitude. We hope to see you at some of our South Padre Island events. Look for us.
Hello, my name is Joey Rodriguez, and I'm the Operations Manager here at the South Padre Island Convention Center. My position here at the convention center consists of doing different setups and tear downs for our clients and also keeping up with our HVAC systems. The number one key to remember is the golden rule. Treat others as you want to be treated. I like to bring a smile to my clients' faces and giving a good Southern hospitality here at the South Padre Convention Center means a lot.
Hi, I'm Lori Mark, and I am the accountant and also operations manager for the convention and business. Definitely some key skills that I would like for you all to learn are organization, patience, confidence, time management. That's a big thing, and follow-up. That's something that you have to think about and start using that skill now so you can develop it as you go. I hope that with what I've shared with you, that you take it and you kind of hear me and take that with you for your next interview. And hopefully you'll be one of our employees here at Monday.
Good morning. My name is Myra, Sales and Services Manager for the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Good morning. My name is Elizabeth Martinez, and I'm the Sales Manager for the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau.
I love working for South Padre. It is a city that has given me all the opportunity and all the tools that are needed.
I love the beach. I have a passion for the beach. I have a passion for the town of South Padre. So it comes natural to me whenever it is that I am selling group services to our meeting planners. Regarding technology skills, I do recommend you have plenty of them. So whatever it is that you can take, it'll definitely help you out.
One more thing, in any of the hospitality departments that you would like to venture into, don't forget your most important accessories, a positive attitude and a big smile.
I want to thank you for spending a little bit of time with us learning about hospitality in South Padre Island. Don't hesitate to reach out to contact myself or my staff. You can always find us on sopadre.com, and I look forward to welcoming you into the hospitality industry in the future.
All right, we definitely appreciate Ed and his team for putting that together. Ed is with us. Ed, thank you so much. If you want to share any additional information, I'm going to launch a poll right now for our participants, but we definitely thank you for doing that and sharing some information.
Glad to be here. The team and I really are passionate about the island and also offering opportunities to the younger folk. We've all come up different ways. Some people were promoted in-house multiple times. Others were brought to the island specifically because of their skills. But I think my team gave a really good overview, and being positive about everything that you do and good customer service will work in any job.
We definitely appreciate that, Ed. I don't see any questions from anybody, so we definitely appreciate it. If there's any questions for Ed, put them in the chat. Send us a question. If he jumps off the line and before the presentation ends, we'll definitely reach out to him and team to get a response to you all to make sure that you feel supported in this, for that presentation. So thank you, Ed. You have a great day. Enjoy the beach out there.
Thank you much.
Okay, I'm going to give the poll just a little, a few more seconds. If you haven't had a chance to vote, please help us out. We're making sure that we provide the best content available for you all. We got about 5 more seconds. All right, we're going to jump to the next part of it. So all right, next we have Omar, Duran, and Emma Creps. I think I said that correct. Sorry if I misspoke that. From Texas State Technical College, from the Culinary Arts Department. And they have a video, and then I believe Ms. Emma is with us in case you have any questions or if she wants to share any additional information. So,
hello, my name is Chef Omar. Welcome to Tscc Culinary Arts Department briefing. On behalf of our lead instructor, Chef Emma Creps, Thank you for watching and listening. In Tscc Culinary Arts, you will learn both basic and specialized culinary arts principles and techniques, and get hands-on experience in food preparation, menu planning, catering, butchering skills, sauce creation, sugars and chocolates, cake decorating, and plate presentation. When working with all these types of skills, you can apply them into the restaurant, hotel, resort, cruise lines, catering, health spas, schools, hospitals, and as personal chefs. Teamwork. When working as a team, it makes your workflow so much easier. Everybody working as a team, listening and paying attention helps out as working as a team, and we will teach you how to work as a team in our kitchen. In this picture, Chef Ayla, the Food Prep 2 instructor, teaches her students how to smoke meats on a barbecue pit. For instance, she's having them smoke bacon. And together, they are working as a team to get and smoke the bacon that they have prepared. Learning to operate an outside venue. We will take you from the comforts of the kitchen and have to move your operation outside. We will teach you about logistics. We will teach you about planning and how to talk to customers and how to work with customers. Quantity cooking. In our American regional class, we will teach you the high volume of quantity cooking. Even though we have a high quantity of cooking, we still want to pay attention to detail and make the products look eye-appealing and attractive. Cooking and baking techniques. In this class, we will teach you how to stir fry, how to braise, how to poach, and many other different techniques that are in the industry. Chef Emma Creps, she will teach you about international cuisine and also American cuisine. So a vast array of different types of cuisines that we will teach you. Chef Ayla, which is our baking instructor, will teach you different types of pastries, cookies, and doughs. And who doesn't like a cookie or a croissant straight out of the oven? Once again, thank you for your time. This has been an honor to talk to you about the best culinary arts program. If you have any questions about our associate's degree or our certificate, write down the URL address. Thank you. Have a great day.
We want to thank Chef Omar Duran, and like I said, I believe we have Chef Emma Creps with us. There she is. If she wants to unmute herself and say anything additional, or I don't see any
I just want to say thank you so much, Mr. Rodriguez. I just want to say that we do have an excellent program, and we teach our students from the very beginning of cooking and baking. We feel that our students should be well-rounded and know both of them. And we also have many courses that the students will learn hands-on instructions given by the instructors, making sure that the student understands the material that they're learning. Also, we do provide a safe environment. Most of our courses are hybrids, and the student will be doing virtual labs. As the instructor is doing a demo, the student is following along, and this gives us an opportunity to be able to provide training for the student during the pandemic situation that we're in right now. So far, the feedback has been very positive, and we just make sure that we train the student and that we engage them and interact with them through these virtual labs.
We definitely appreciate it. It looks like it's a great program, specifically here in the Rio Grande Valley for the students that are interested in culinary, that want to pursue that. So we definitely appreciate you being on the call or on the webinar right now to share some information. And for those students that are out there, there's the link for you to follow up with Tscc for their culinary arts program. If there's no further questions, we're about to close the poll, and Chef Emma, look forward to maybe meeting you one day and tasting your great food.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. Next, we have from the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, the Hospitality and Tourism, Dr. Singh. I think he's got a presentation. Okay, I'm going to share his video and then I'll bring him on live.
So the beauty of the way the Hospitality and Tourism Management Program has been positioned within the College of Business is that these students are actually going to be business students. One of the main things we're trying to achieve from this program is to get our students to be globally competitive and make sure they're able to manage any kind of hospitality enterprise, any part of the world. So our mission really is to prepare these students, to be able to manage these enterprises and grow to be leaders of those companies, but then also community leaders that can globally commit. And so you take your business foundation and you can start off in any aspect of hospitality, whether it's hotels, or restaurants, or it's casinos, or it's banking, which is a service industry, or it's retail, or it's airlines. Any service industry really kind of falls within the parameter of hospitality tourism. So we have got to give it a name, hospitality tourism, but really it's part of the service sector. As hospitality and tourism programs have evolved and as the industry has evolved, we found that within this broad area of travel and tourism, you've got to give students a pathway into specific segments. So really the way we designed the program is that building on the core business foundations, they take some advanced hospitality classes in lodging management, beverage management, or hospitality accounting, hospitality finance, hospitality marketing. But then they get the opportunity to pick between 4 different specialty or concentrated areas. So one of them is if they want to get into, let's say, the lodging segment. The lodging segment is huge. There are 55,000 hotel rooms with over 5 million hotels in the United States. The other side is those people who may have an interest in food and beverage. We have a restaurant, entrepreneurship, and management concentration. And so these are people who want to work in restaurants or own restaurants. That's another specific set of skills that we would offer in that context. The third one is meeting and event planning. Being in the Valley, I think meeting and events, at least from a social point of view, are so important. And the fourth one, which I think is going to be very unique to our program, is healthcare hospitality. And there's no program right now in the United States within hospitality that has that concentration. And a related field to that is something called meditourism, which is growing and has been growing for a while, where people actually travel to destinations to get certain procedures done, but then stay beyond that to actually enjoy that destination. So there are certain parts of the world, like Singapore and some parts of the Middle East, Malaysia, that have concentrated that, and I believe even Mexico has a lot of meditourism destinations. We do have a 600-hour required internship. Doesn't mean that they're limited to 600 hours. The whole idea is that before they graduate, they've not only got a taste of different segments of the industry, but it
also allows them to apply some of the skills, some of the knowledge that they've learned in class in a work setting. The other part that we encourage, strongly encourage our students to get involved in is with the Hospitality Student Club. And the Hospitality Student Club really serves as an interface between the academic part and the industry. Industry is looking for students like that. I mean, do they know how to network? Do they know how to kind of get things done? Have they taken on a project and seen it to completion? Don't worry that you're going to be locked into just hospitality and tourism. What you're getting is a powerful business degree from Vicobi at UTRGV with this added facet that you are now specializing in a particular service segment of the industry.
All right, we definitely appreciate Dr. Singh on this. I know he is with us.
Hello.
He's unmuted.
Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you for joining us. If there's any additional information you'd like to share with those that are joining us, feel free. I'm going to launch the poll, so go ahead.
Sure, absolutely. And you know, this is a new program, and for those of you who are in the audience and are either high school students or even if you're in the industry looking to complete your degree or are just finishing up with an associate's at a community college and want to go on and do a 4 years at UTRGV, the beauty is now in the College of Business, we've added a new major, which is hospitality and tourism. And as I mentioned in my video, you are getting a business degree. You'll have all the core foundation classes that you would get in a business program, but then you would get the opportunity to start in the hospitality and tourism sector. So we're very excited about the program. It's brand new. The other signature feature of the program is that you do have the ability to complete it 100% online. So if for some reason you have constraints in terms of going to class physically or working full time, you can certainly apply to the program and also complete it, you know, just in an online format. So again, Lois, thank you for the opportunity to present our program. We're really looking forward to a new student to enroll this year and years to come.
Well, thank you so much. Definitely appreciate you being with us today and sharing that information. It seems like it's a career that, you know, the opportunity for careers is always going to be there in hospitality and in tourism. So thank you to those that are with us. So I'm going to close the poll. All right. Next, we have joining us David Phillips. I did see. Okay, great. I saw him in there. We have a live presentation for Mr. Phillips. Mr. Phillips, you with us? I think you're there.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you now.
Okay. I was just finishing up a class. I was, which is good for, you know, I'm teaching, I'm going to be lecture, giving a quick presentation over general studies and, you know, coming from a class on general studies.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Do you have a PowerPoint you're going to share with us, or do you want me to make you a presenter?
Yes. If I, let's see.
Make you a presenter. All right, you should. There you go.
Okay.
I think Mr. Phillips, I think your mic or your volume is a little muffled there. I don't know if you have a headset or.
Let me share my. Let me switch mics real quick. Does that sound better?
It sounds better. Yeah, it sounds a little better there.
Okay.
It's a new hardware. Okay. All right. So I hope everyone can hear me just fine. I am David Phillips from the Texas Southmost College. I am the program director for General Studies. And today I'm going to be talking to you about why General Studies is an important element to just the cornerstone of education that we're trying to, get people interested in. So General Studies, we'll look into the first area of what are our goals in General Studies. Now, ultimately, what we're trying to do is give students the basics for what they need to succeed, not just in the academic field, but also in professional endeavors as well. So these are just basic things, not just, writing and arithmetic, mathematics, but also like basic logic and reasoning and how we arrive at the solutions that we have come to. All of these are things that we are trying to instill upon an audience to be able to understand not just is what we are believing right, but how are we proving and justifying what it is that we have come to. Now, with this, we've developed and we're maintaining a curriculum. Now, as we have developed this, we're doing it based upon is what we are teaching working for our students? Is it helping them? Not just are they retaining information, but are they using it in their follow-up? When they go to a profession, into a career field, is what they gained from us being seen? Is it being used by them in the job field? And if not, then we have to look into, is it appropriate to keep it? If our major goal is to create and instill a professional sense within our students, are we equipping them in the best way, the best suited way for them to be able to go into whatever this field needs to be? So we're really getting out there. We're trying to get into, we have dual enrollment. I was actually just teaching a dual enrollment class at Lopez. And what I was teaching them was logic and reasoning and trying to get them to be able to understand. It's not just someone is talking to you, someone is reasoning with you, but where are they coming from? What are they trying to expand upon? Are they trying to reason with you in a way based upon who they think you are, what they believe you are? Or are they really trying to get an understanding in understatements into who you actually are and what your operation and what your beliefs happen to be? So the importance of general studies. A general education. A lot of people will come into college and they're wanting to go into a direct field. But before you get there, you're having to take, history classes and English classes, biology or geology or communications. And people think, well, why do I need to take this? Why am I having to not just spend time on this, but I'm also having to spend money taking an English class? And the reason we come into this is it creates a more well-rounded individual. You are able to, by taking a history class, some of you may not be interested in, but you're able to address a part of your mind space and your mentality to go through and to dedicate and devote time, resources, part of your mentality to whatever this process is to learn it. Not only are you learning history, which is great, but you're also learning a way of problem solving in that case. How do I take something that is not directly interesting to me and develop a plan of how I am going to understand biology or history or calculus? How am I going to create a plan for this? So there's a meta realization to general studies. It isn't just the content that we are giving to you and that we are teaching you, but it's also the context of how you are putting together a plan of action to be able to understand this material. And then we'll move into, as an instructor, what is my goal for my students? So we're trying to create a unifying theme that is going to pull together a curriculum that helps our students. So I can walk in August and in January every single year and know that I'm going to have a completely different subset of students every time. I am going to have, mostly I can assume my students are going to be 19 to 22. But I'm going to have returning learners as well. I'm going to have 30-year-olds and 40-year-olds and 50-year-olds. I'm going to have students who are going to have needs that are going to be range from, I don't have a car, my parents have a car, but they have to drop me off, and if they can't, then I'm going to have to do something else. And then I'm going to have other students who are going to say they have to take care of their kids early in the morning. It might be an 8 a.m. class, and they have to drop their students off, or their kids off, who are students as well. And they may need a little tolerance with coming in 5 minutes later, 10 minutes late every so often. And I'm going to have to find out, well, how am I going to work with my students in that case? How is it really then important that they are 5 minutes late? Or can I work with that? Can I find a way to be able to deal with that, to where I am creating an environment to where all of my students, regardless of their background, their situation, their circumstances, are going to be able to be compensated in my class to be able to learn what it is that they need to be able to grasp in that situation. So we're concentrating on the delivery, not just the contents, but how is the curriculum creating a situation in which our students are gaining basic problem solving and logic and reasoning? How are they working with other students? How are they working with the instructors? How are they going through all of this process to where the actual holistic elements of a college experience becomes the defining element for how they are going forward into the professional field and the professional circuit out from there? And then we look at the marketable skills, because you're having to pay for this. And at TSC, we create a very affordable room for people to be able to get their basic general studies done. Your English class, your speech class, your history class, your biology class, your algebra or calculus. Getting those done in a way that is going to be affordable. So every single employer out there wants to have employees who can think, who can critically assess situations, who have integrity, who are able to communicate properly, who can work together as a team. These are all things that they want to be able to deal with, because if you can deal with conflict yourself, if you can manage it and you can create a stress-free environment for other workers, then that creates a situation where they're having to do less work themselves. We don't want to hire employees who are bringing problems with them that have to be solved all the time. We want to deal with people and individuals who can take control of whatever the situation is that is before them and be able to address it and to be able to work with it in a way that is going to be able to create the most effective, efficient environments where they are helping others achieve their own goals, helping their employer further their own ambition, and also be able to assess themselves, to be able to understand who they are as an individual, to be able to understand what their goals are, and to be able to strive in a way where they are taking care of themselves. So here we just have a brief overstatement of what our fields of study are. And if you want access to this to be able to look at it, because it's a little blurry right there, but if you want access to this, you'll have my contact information, and I can send you this, and you can look through what our fields of general study happen to be. I won't go through all of it. I've probably taken up a little too much time anyway, so I'll just go briefly into my final slide, which is going to be, does anyone have any questions about general studies in the field that TSC really goes into?
David, you might remember that they're able to chat and ask us questions. However, there's no live questions. So if anybody's any questions about the content that was shared right now, I'm going to unmake you a presenter. Attendees, staff, presenter. All right. We definitely appreciate your time, Mr. Phillips. We definitely appreciate the information that you shared in regards to the general studies. Any other words of wisdom, or you would like to leave with the students that are listening to us?
When I first went to college, the first couple of years that I was at a university, I would also, during the summertime, I would take some of my general studies at Tscc as well. And the degree of quality of education in those freshman and sophomore level classes were very equal to each other, because at university, usually my freshman, sophomore level classes are being taught by grad students. So when it comes to the overall statement of the general studies course, when I applied for graduate school, the graduate programs really didn't care a lot about what my grade was in general studies classes, my basic history class, my communications classes. They looked more at the junior and senior level, the internships and the capstones. So when it comes to general studies, it's a basic stepping stone. It's a cornerstone. But as far as the cost of it goes, paying a few thousands of dollars as opposed to tens of thousands of dollars, it's going to usually be about the same thing. So at Tscc, we're also creating a more efficient way of getting that cornerstone paid for in a way that isn't going to become too much of a debilitation in the future, as student loans with a 4-year, a 6-year, or an 8-year degree, there's something you're going to be paying off for, a decade or so. So being able to remove some of that burden also creates more of an economic freedom as well for our students going forward in the future.
Yeah, I think you're right there. As myself going to Texas A&M University to begin with, the price, the sticker shock of the price, and then coming back to Texas Southmost College and University of Texas at Brownsville. So I'm dating myself there. It definitely lended itself well as far as working on my general studies and then continuing my education. So I definitely appreciate you sharing the information, Mr. Phillips. If there's any questions, we have his contact information. If you didn't put a chat in there, we definitely appreciate your time. I think, who do we still have on? Chef Creps, we definitely appreciate your time. At this time, I'm putting the last poll on and then going to go through the last slide, and that will be done for session number 3 for today. For those of you that are just joining us, we have one more session at 1 o'clock, and that is going to be for information technology. So you'll hear from Texas Southmost College along with Texas State Technical College, and then our featured employers are Code, RGV, along with Experian. So great information coming at 1 o'clock. I'll leave the poll open just a little bit longer. Definitely appreciate you all voting and giving us the information. I'm going to close the poll now, and then I will go through the next slide. We want to thank our Expo Committee. I know some of you that might have been with us on several sessions already. You've seen this, but just know that there's individuals out there like the ones on our committee and so many others that want to see you students succeed. So you have your institutions of higher education here in the Rio Grande Valley, along with a few of the school districts that have joined us in regards to helping plan the Expo, along with some of the business partners that we have on our committee. And these individuals have been meeting since June to make sure that we try to bring as quality program as we can for you all. And then last but not least, you should see, let me see, on this slide right here, you'll see that we are giving technology items out for being a part of this and completing the survey. That QR code, if you open your camera on your cell phone, put it to the QR code, it should automatically direct you to a link. There you'll be able to be entered into the drawing for, we purchased a couple of Chromebooks, some wireless earbuds, portable phone chargers, some wireless printers, along with, there's a couple of books from How to Get the Job by Todd Ayton, who's going to present to us on tomorrow, actually, at 10 a.m. So if you want to hear him about his book writing, it'd be a good session to sit in. We definitely appreciate your time. I'm going to go ahead and leave this up. I think there is a question. I can't see the survey. Can Elisa or somebody on the panelist, am I showing the right screen? It should be the thank you. Or is it just
Yes.
Mr. Pettis is just not linking to the survey? We'll wait for him to respond or see if somebody sends a message.
Okay.
Somebody help us out. We got some time to stay here until lunch to help you guys out, give you the opportunity. Remember that we can't see the QR code.
Could we send them all the link?
Yes. So we have your email address, the one you utilized when you signed up for or pre-registered or signed up today for the session. We'll go ahead and email you the says waiting to view David's Phillips screen. Oh, hold on. Sorry. That might be an error on my part. Give me a moment. Attendees.
Wait,
sorry about that. I forgot to make myself. No, I am the presenter. Here, let me share again. Share the PowerPoint. Okay, let me see what y'all are seeing. Okay, let me make it big. Can y'all see it now? Thank you so much for those that are following along and giving us this info. And if you can't see it, like I said, what we'll do is we have your email address, the one you utilized when you signed up for the session beforehand or a couple of days before. We will email you directly the link for that so you can go on there and complete the survey. As I was saying, you have multiple opportunities to put your name in the hat. However, you only win one prize. There's just over 100 items that we're going to be raffling off on November the 10th. So make sure that you complete these surveys, and the more you have, we have 20 sessions. So if you get your name in the hat 20 times, you have a better shot as compared to just maybe visiting one session, along with hearing the great information that our employers and our institutions of higher ed are providing for us. So thanks for your feedback. Never came off my screen. I just had to listen to the presenters. Okay, we're going to go ahead and email you all, okay? We're also recording every session and then going to provide that on our YouTube page probably at some point early next week once we get the recordings of all these. So I'll leave the screen up. We definitely appreciate you joining us. Thank you all so much, and you have a great day.